So there's something very important that we may have missed about the reporting of the great tragedy of the plane that crashed in India. So reporter after reporter went to the sole survivor's hospital room, and they asked him question after question, the same questions, more or less, of how did you survive? How is it that you survived and no one else did, unfortunately? It's a very tragic thing, very sad and tragic thing. But the reporter reporting the news. So what's the news? Is how is it that there's this one survivor? Maybe there's some story here that we're not covering. Maybe there's something that something that we need to report. How is it that you escaped? And so he escaped. He saw an opening, and so he escaped. That's not the story. The story is, if you read in the comments, many people caught on to the real story. What's the real story? Is that obviously God wants him here for a purpose. This isn't like it's a great tragedy, and it's a really tragic thing that these other lives ended. But this person, this much we know, is that this survivor is here for a purpose. So every day we go and see the news. It's like the reporters going to this poor person's hospital room time and again. And people are saying, just let the man grieve, let the man think of what he's going to do for the rest of his life. He lost his brother. He went through this tragic thing. It's a very, very great trauma. And so the real story is his own story about what to do with this event. So we all have traumas. We all have experiences in life where it's we have to know it's all in how we respond to it, all in how we respond to the challenges and the obstacles of our lives. But to know that God is, with every breath, to be thankful, to know that God is putting us here for a reason. So what's the real story? This is beyond what the reporter after reporter peppering him with these questions in the hospital room. The real story is what we do with these moments of our lives. What we do with this gift of life. And this is beyond what the news can report. But at the same time, this is what's so interesting for millions of people. Why is this so interesting for millions of people? Is because this is obviously a person that God says, no, you need to stay here longer. You have a mission, and you have to stay here longer. So we can imagine what would be a really memorable, not to say that this is necessarily why God put him here, but we can imagine a scenario in which a person is a survivor, and they go around thanking God for the fact that they're alive. We could imagine that this would be a good thing for a person to do, like the hostages in Israel. They have since been freed, and they have gone around thanking God for the great miracles that took place while they were in the tunnels and kidnapped as hostages by Hamas in Gaza. So this is again, what are the reporters missing? This is the point.